Hey guys, welcome back. Kuro here, and today we're going to take a look into the new game coming out. It's already out on consoles and it's been out on PC for a little bit now, but we're going to take a look into it. It's called Farm for Your Life. The concept of the game ties a little bit of things here and there into it. The game focuses around farming. Obviously you got farming there for your life. So as you see, you got this little guy right here just deadpan staring into your soul, carrying a box of vegetables and fruits, and you have your little plot there and some animals going on. Now, like I said, it has several concepts in it. Primary one's farming. Second one is you're running a little restaurant where you can sell food to people to gain and earn money to buy better stuff down the road. And the last part, which is where you actually have to play a defense tower style game. You will eventually get attacked during nights by hordes of zombies, and during that time frame you got to set up your defenses, set up the basically the path where these zombies will be traveling through, and you gotta defend against them in order to protect your base. It's sometimes easier said than done, but overall it has a very fun aspect to it. I enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and look at this. Go ahead in story mode, and we'll jump straight into the game. So we got our typical character creation here. You got several options in regards to this. So we'll go ahead and add our name right here. We'll go ahead and go with male. Go with Kuro Fry. And then we'll select our hair. I like that one out of all of them. Go ahead and pick our black hair. Obviously we got our beard going on. Give ourselves the black beard. Give ourselves some angry eyebrows. Change the color of our eyes. I got brown eyes. There we go. Change our mouth. Get the perpetual nose. I like giving myself a full nose right there. There we go. For now, let's see what kind of shirts we have. Yeah, let's go with the red one. There we go. Brown shirt, because for farming. Hats. I'm not a fan of these hats, so I'll just leave that off. Those right there are your only glasses you get in the game. Your pitch black shades. And then you get neck items. You got scarf there or bandana. And let's go with red. Alright. Before it throws you into the game, it gives you a couple options here. Do you want to do a tutorial pretty much? And it has to throw at you. So I'm going to leave it as is so we can take a look at it. I'll go ahead and say no to tutorial. This ain't, like I said, it isn't the first time, so we'll get a little bit into the game, see what's going on, and see what we can do. So let's go. Alright. So basically it will tell you what you need to be doing in here and be able to There we go. So basically we gotta greet them. I can no longer care for old Berta. Basically we have to take care of the in order to get the basically purchase the cow. 2 fruits of everything, no problem. They're almost ripe. Can you help me water plants? Why sure, I'll water these things. Bloop. Now, the game lets you basically have a task system going on here. It reminds me a little bit of The Sims, basically saying, hey, you gotta do X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C over and over and over again. And once you get through all the tasks, then we can continue on and make new tasks. Go ahead and drop that there. Now we got a basket here. The basket lets us pick up multiple things at a time. Sadly, it's only 4 at a time. Alright, there we go. Now, while we're doing that, we'll just step over here, drop that off. We'll go ahead and pause the game a little bit so I can show you. You press I, it shows you here everything you just picked up from your gardens. We got our lettuce, tomatoes, corn, potatoes, and wheat. These are pretty much the staple vegetables early game. You only start out with potatoes and corn, but slowly branch out into each additional one, and they have their own uses for each vegetable. Also, you have over here, basically it's your animal feed. So that's one of the important things for raising your animals in the game. So you have to will have to start growing that before you get your first animal, and otherwise you're just going to run into a lot of trouble while waiting for your grass to grow. Your animals are going to start to starve, so we need to focus on getting this set up before we even get our first animal. Alright, you should have at least 6 bundles of grass. I can't give you my dear Berta without knowing she has something to eat, so this is where that begins. Scythe is in the box, use it to cut grass. Okay, so there we go. And like I said, please make sure you have your grass before you get your first animal. You can see the trowel being filled down here. Additional ones are being stored in the box. Alright. There we go. All done. Nice. You got enough fodder to care for her. As promised, the cow is yours. Take good care of her. She has grown on me. Bye, Kuro. Alright, so now your cow here, as you can see, she's full of milk, and we got the opportunity to go ahead and milk her. There we go. And we'll go talk to this guy. Finally, were you able to afford the cow? I'd like to try the milk. I'll give you 10 coins for it. Here you go, buddy. Wow, that tastes amazing. The wind is unusually strong. Hope there's no storms coming. We should get to safety quick into the farm. But our cow! What's going to happen to our cow? Oh no! That can't be possible. Well, holy cow dung! Look at all this chaos. Berta. Oh, she's alright. Do we really have to rebuild everything again? Well, yes it does. I won't be able to do it alone. Will you help me? First, we have to get rid of all this weed. Cut it with your scythe. Okay. So let's go ahead and cut everything down. We can finally move our camera around and take a look at the map. Before we actually do that, my plan is to go ahead and click everything and pretty much once one and done, get rid of everything. Don't worry about it until later. So while I'm doing all that, go ahead and click on next action, which is complete the quest. Alright. There we go. That looks better. But now we gotta get rid of the stones. Let's see if there are others who got caught in the storm. Come. Maybe someone can help us with tools. Alright. So basically they are now showing you the person who sells, the merchant who sells everything to you. They are right here in the middle of the town. And sometimes the price is fair, sometimes the price is not. But they'll be able to hook us up with what we need. Oh, thank God. I didn't think there was anyone out here. I was on my way back to the city when the storm got me, and my cart broke down. Oh no! The storm also destroyed the bridge. In this no man land of all places. Our farm was destroyed too. We have to rebuild everything and are searching for tools. Maybe we can help each other. Well, it seems like I'm stuck here anyways. I do have tools, a hammer and an axe. I'll give you the axe if you bring me wood so I can repair my cart. I'll also give you my hammer. Deal. Perfect. Let's gather some wood. Alright, so next action of the game is we are collecting the stumps here, collecting the wood. I like to, once again, click everything and knock it all out so I don't have to worry about it later. And there is a lot of wood you can work with here. So go ahead, buckle down, get it all taken care of. Otherwise, just gonna run into problems later. There we go. What? The son of the crazy old guy. You're quite daring, little farmer. That's our party and you're not on the list. Man, these guys are mean, aren't they? Get lost. Was I not clear? One step further and you'll get some. Did you eat too many tomatoes? Get moving. Don't button matters that are none of your concern. Watch out, someone's coming. So basically these are your preppy people here who think they own everything. They're the thugs, the bullies, the people who should not be there. Alright. So, as we're progressing through this is your typical story mode where you get little bits and pieces here and there as you progress through. Like I said, I prefer to go ahead and collect everything because one, you don't have to worry about later. You're still in your early phases of the game where you won't get into too much trouble by dawdling around. As you see, you have your clock there. The time is kind of frozen right now, so you got time to collect everything. You don't have to worry about it. So gather all the resources you can, take care of all the weeds in the field, and you don't have to worry about it. Now the game does, this clock right here is very important. It will tell you morning, daytime, evening, and basically when your store is open, and then nighttime when you typically get attacked by zombies. I can't remember if it's every day you get attacked or if it's just random. But this clock here will let you know when you need to start preparing for the night, or when you need to start preparing for your restaurant or store to collect your funds. So now that we're done with the wood, we ended up collecting 117. Let's go ahead and talk to him, and let's go get our hammer. The hammer here is used to bust up all these stones laying around, obviously. Wow, thank you. Since the bridge is destroyed, I'll stick around for a while, and as promised, take this hammer. If you need anything, just stop by. I could, for example, sell you some potato seeds. Alright, so we now got our hammer, these little stones laying around. We can finally bust them up and collect the resources from them. Oop, we missed one there. Is there anything else there? Nope. Alright. Also, let's get all the stone in here. Go ahead and clean this out because we will eventually have to go do that later. So, there we go. I think that's all the... Oh, missed one right there. I now think that's all the map resources that we are currently dealing with. So while he's just chipping away, we need to start figuring out what our plan is. This is a good spot right here while the game's still frozen. Nothing's really going on, where you can actually decide what to do. Now, the game has several locations. For example, these trees I'm highlighting are the locations where these zombies will be infiltrating your base from. So you just look around, set up just a general idea of what you want to do. Because, like I said, it's a tower defense style game. You can make a path coming out here with going down, connect with that, go down, connect with this one, all three paths connect into one, and then you just make it zigzag back and forth here, and then send it back up, and then continue with that pattern to basically make your your base of operation here a living nightmare of maze to walk through. The reason we do that is the more distance they have to travel, the more damage they can take from your defenses. Your defenses will eventually be the only thing that'll stop these. You don't have to man them later on, pretty much, but it's later on in the game. Alright. So, now that everything's cleared, let's go ahead and talk to the old man. Did you get the hammer? Good, let's get rid of these stones. I already did that. Blah blah blah. This way looks better. Now we can start rebuilding. I have some leftover corn seeds. Here's my old shovel. You can dig 4 soil patches for us. Sure. So this is where we can go ahead and start setting up our gardening area. I'll go ahead and put it like right here. Where are you going? There we go. Actually, yeah. There. Now, this is where you need to start planning for your gardening too. Because you'll eventually get sprinkler systems And that's about how much of an area they're able to cover for the first level ones. So, I mean, you can go ahead and knock out 2 plots like this. At least that's my plan. We have two separate plots here where we can put a sprinkler system in the middle to cover all that. So we can go ahead and take care of that. We don't have to worry about for later, and just basically focus on what we need to do for right now, which is talk to the old man. Very good. Next, we have to plant our seeds. Okay. These are the last corn seeds I have. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set up the corn. And there we go, there we go, there we go. Ha! Our first plants. Don't let it die. Those were our last seeds we have. If you want to keep the plants from withering, you have to water them regularly. But you know that already, don't you? Here, take this watering can. So earlier we had a pretty sweet watering can. It was the red one, and we could like water everything that we owned. This one, on the other hand, is pretty wimpy. It is not your greatest thing to use. You can only get 4 things at a time. So let's go ahead and put that there. The plants also need to be fertilized. I found some fertilizer in my surprisingly big pants. Oof. I'm not sure I want fertilizer from your pants, old man. But alright. We'll use it. Alright. So we got the fertilizer going from his really big pants. Your bag of fertilizer. Okay. Very good. Look, while the corn is growing, we have to look for somebody to sell it to. Maybe we can help this young woman over there. Alright, we'll see what you need. You are the new farmer? Yes. I actually can make use of your corn. I'll host a movie night tonight, and a popcorn cannot be missing. I'll give you 10 coins for 4 corn. Okay? So we got our first mission. This is also why you need to set your farm close to your pickup or drop-off point. Thank you. Until next time. So you can just quickly back and forth it to get what you need. Alright, let's see what the old man says. Nice. Maybe we can buy something from the merchant with that money. Alright, time to head back to the merchant. Bloop. Alright. Do you have some coins? Very well. I'll gladly sell you my potato seeds. Alright, so we got the 4 potato seeds right there. We have our scale right here. This basically is what we use to determine if it's a fair trade or not. I mean, we can throw in all of our wood here, or all of our stone, or all of our coin. It does give you a little description right here, how many of each, or how many of what is needed to make it a fair value. So, since we have the 10 coins, we'll go ahead and use that. And it takes 8. So, as you can see, it tells you right there 8 coins needed to match the value of the 4 potatoes. So, there we go. The scales are level. It is a fair trade. Let's make the deal. Alright. So, now I got the potato seeds. Oh, look at these guys. Look, they're just taking away our corn. Oh, heck no. You ain't going to steal my stuff. Okay, apparently I can't do anything about it. Let's see what the old man says. But before we do that, let's go ahead and plant our potatoes. Pick that up. Water them. Refill that. Drop that there, pick that up, fertilize everything. Set it down. Uh-oh. Look right here, guys. It's starting to get nighttime. We're getting ever so close to our first attack. But right now I'm just speeding up the time a little bit so we can get a little bit more resources here. Hopefully. There we go. So apparently you talk to your plants and it makes them happy. Yeah. Gotta make your plants happy. Happy plants grow faster. Obviously, see? Look. My potatoes have just grown. So that's a strategy you can do in the game for later. Because the happier plants are, the faster they grow, and the more stuff you end up gathering. But, I mean, it is what it is. It does take time for this to be done. If this is your quick trick scheme goal to, you know, get money faster, well, it's all up to you. You can go ahead and do that. Like I said in the beginning of the game, you are pretty much free reign right now. You got plenty of time to do anything. You can play around with that and just pretty much fill up your coffers with as much stuff as possible. But we'll just go ahead and continue real quick and see what we can do. Alright. Sorry, I want to do something, but I'm an old coward. That's who I am. Alright, so we have to prepare for next time. Can you repair the fence? I'm just too shaken up, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the fence. And the reason for that, I want to build it where it can go. So, because I want the fence pretty much down here like this. I want all the green grass in my control. There we go. Take what you can. Ha ha ha. This event's supposed to stop us? Not this time, you scum. Take it. Take the corn. Alright, so basically you're not supposed to right click on them. Alright. Boom! Bam! You ain't getting over here. This is my corn. Haha, we did it! We won't be dealing with those guys anytime soon. Well, it's getting late. I should go to bed. Ah! What was that? Oh no, here comes the zombies. Quick, we need to help them. Get lost. So as you see, this person throws one apple and it only dealt that much damage to a zombie. What that really means is we're going to need a lot of fruits and vegetables to kill these zombies. So that's for later in the game. Found no one else. It seems we're the only ones left. Oh, you're awake. I saw how you ran to help your father. And the same happened to my family. I knew you couldn't help him. I'm sorry. Zombies head straight for the woods at dawn. Your father was with them, as were my friends. What an amusing night, don't you think? Enough, you crazy bum. Watch your mouth. Calm down, calm down. It won't help us if we turn against each other. Maybe we were safe during the daytime, but at night those things will return. Alright. So, as you saw, this person was... all those guys got attacked by zombies. The shopkeeper was too. And this person over here. So, I'll go ahead and pause the game. I'll go ahead and let you know the reason I'm doing that is the clock is moving. Save the game real quick. Crow fry. New beginnings. New story. There we go. So, like I said, game's paused now. Story so far, like I said, you just got attacked by the zombies, and now it is game time. Game is moving. You're out of the tutorial. You are pretty much going to be free play from now on. Things that happened after that game and the night attack is you now have access to the apple tree. You now getting access to the store restaurant up here, and you can build anywhere on the map pretty much now. Like I said over here, I already have this wall set up. This should give us a little bit of time to be protected from zombies or anything coming from the woods over here. But now our future goals is these additional paths up here. So from here, looks like I am out of time. So if you would like to see a series on this, just leave a comment and we'll see what we can do with that. Go ahead and subscribe and you'll get a chance to see those videos if we do start a series on that. Other than that, leave a like. Y'all have a good day and take care. See ya.